Hello everyone, this is Soul Sweat with Julia, and I am Julia, and here today I have a quick little core workout for you. So all I ask you to grab actually is one block. That's all you are going to need. If you don't have a block, I recommend grabbing a towel or pillow, something that you can put in between your inner thighs. And on that note, let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. So I want you to start off in a table pose for me. We're gonna line the wrists up underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. I wanna move the spine just a little bit before we get going, just because I like to do that, move the body before we just jump into core. So take a quick inhale, or an inhale, doesn't have to be a quick one. Slide the heart forward through the shoulders, tailbone to the sky. Just take a moment, pause in cow pose. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Maybe a little wiggle side to side there. Opening up the front of the body. As you exhale, tuck the chin, dome through the spine, and give your head a little shake out. Yes, a little shake out. No. And once again, inhale, heart lifts, tailbone rises. Exhale, tuck the chin, push the earth away. And take a few more rounds. Inhale, sliding the heart forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, dome through the spine. Inhale, heart glides through. Exhale, push the earth away. And one more time like this. Inhale, gliding into cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine, cat pose. From here, bring it back into neutral. Draw the navel in. Pull the front ribs up to the back of the body. Keep the tailbone nice and long. I want you to take your block and bring it in between your inner thighs. So we're going to use that right away now. Make sure it's above the knees, more in between the inner thigh area, so you are activating those muscles. And from here, I want you, again, just to feel that core, keep that belly button sucked up towards the spine and the front ribs knitting to the back of the body. Plant down through the palms, tuck your toes, hover your knees just above the earth. Keep all 10 fingers nice and wide, little micro bend to the elbows, and then actively push the earth away more with the palms of the hands. Feel the muscles in the upper arms and the upper back fire up. And feel that core start to pull in. And from here, let's tap those knees down. Exhale, up, down, exhale. You can do a little exhale out through the mouth. I always find that that helps to fire up the core. Down, down, yeah. Stay with it here. Down, exhale. Down, exhale, up. Down, exhale, up, down. We're just bringing those knees each time to about an inch or so off the mat. We've got this here for 4. I want you to keep those hips in line with the shoulders as you do this for 3, for 2, and 1. Keep those knees hovering. Squeeze those inner thighs around that block. Pulse them in. Exhale, in, in, in. And you should feel your low belly firing up here as well. A lot of muscles are working here. Deep transverse, those ab muscles, right? Stay with it. Keep pulsing in, exhale, in. You got it here for 4, 3, 2. Pause there on 1. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hips up, chest back, downward facing. Walk the hands forward about a foot. Keep the block in between the inner thighs. Inhale, roll it forward into high plank pose and pause. I want you from here to shift the shoulders forward and back, forward and back. Beautiful. Keep the gaze over the nose at the top of the mat. And feel that heat start to build. Forward and back. We've got this. Rock it forward and back. Stay with it here. Beautiful. You're almost done. We've got it for 4. Stay with it for 3, for 2, and 1. Just pause. Keep that block in between the inner thighs. Push the earth away more. Pausing in this plank pose. Stay with me here for 4. Push the earth away more for 3. Core pulls in tight for 2 and 1. Beautiful. Drop the knees and take the block out from between the inner thighs. Move it off to the side. I'm going to have you bring the backs of the hands down right now, just to get a little wrist stretch there. And take a few rounds more of cat-cow. Inhale, heart glides through. Exhale, push the earth away. Try to keep those shoulders over the wrists. I know this can be kind of intense on the wrists. Also really, really good. Take one more round here. And come back into neutral. Flip the hands back over, sit on the heels, give them a little circle out in one direction, and circle back the other direction. Alrighty, plant those palms down, tuck the toes, lift the knees, make your way into a downward facing dog. And we're gonna play here with some core work from plank to down dog, tapping shins. So on your inhale, I want you to glide forward into plank pose. Exhale, down dog, take the right hand, tap the left shin. You might want to step your feet out just a little bit wider than a normal down dog. Come back forward, right hand plants back to plank pose. Exhale, left hand taps right shin, down dog, pushing the earth away with that right hand. Bring that left hand forward, glide it, inhale, exhale. We're gonna pick up the pace, inhale, exhale, left to right, inhale, exhale, right to left, inhale, exhale. I want you to feel your body moving from the core. Each time like a string is pulling your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic. Stay with it. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We got this here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to high plank. And this time, same hand, same shin. Right hand, right shin. Come back forward. Try to keep the hips in the same line as the shoulders the whole time. Inhale, exhale, left to left. Inhale, exhale, right to right. Move from the core. Inhale, glide it forward. Exhale, right to right. Inhale, exhale, left hand, left shin. Beautiful. Inhale, right hand, right shin. Glide it forward. Exhale, left hand, left shin. We're here for 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Come back forward, high plank pose. I want you to pause, drop down to the right forearm, the left forearm. Stay here in a forearm plank. Push the earth away actively with those forearms. Navel in, front ribs lift up to the back of the body. Stay with it. Rock the shoulders forward and back, forward and back. Same thing we did in high plank. Beautiful. We're not going to be here too long, I promise. You've got this for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold it, forearm plank. Continue to push the earth away for 4. Push away more for 3. Keep that core in tight for 2 and 1. And slowly lower all the way down to the ground. When you get to the bottom, and tuck the toes. Keep the elbows underneath the shoulders. Press into the forearms. Make your way into sphinx pose. Tops of the feet are grounded. Shins lift. Heart slides through. You can stay right here. You can also angle the hands out to the side there and come into a seal pose if you want, if that's appropriate for your body. Take one more breath like this. Lower the elbows back down to the mat. Press yourself back. All right, we're gonna sit back and sweep the hips around to the right, legs around to the left in front of you. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Walk your right sit bone back, your left sit bone back. So you're right on your sit bones. Hands are gonna be behind your hamstrings. Grow through the crown of the head. Keep that, again, core pulling in. And we're gonna take the feet. I want you to squeeze, actively squeeze those inner thighs in towards one another. Hug them together like you are holding a tiny little block there. We're gonna start off by just one leg at a time. I want you to float your right leg up. Keep the spine long. Drop the right toes down. Left leg floats up. Got like fuzz on my lip or something. There we go. Left leg drops down. Right leg up. Right toes tap. Left leg up. Left toes tap. This is just to get that low belly warmed up. All right, left toes up, left toes touch down, right toes up, right toes down. Last time, left toes up, left toes down. This time, both at the same time. So you can keep the hands behind the hamstrings. You're more than welcome to bring the fingertips down. It's gonna work your core either way, right? So I'm gonna bring my fingertips down. I just like that more for support. But again, either way works. Both feet at the same time. Toes touch down, lift up. Inhale down and lift. Yeah. And beautiful. Keep the heart lifting up towards the ceiling and lift. So from here, I'm going to give you one more option. Maybe you start to straighten those legs. Tap them down, straighten them up. Down all the way, lift up. So we're really working those low belly muscles. Also want you to notice right now, are you over rounding your back? If so, maybe bring the hands back to the hamstrings and lift the heart back up to the sky there. Down, exhale. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Alrighty. Keep it going. Feel that low belly working. It's good for you. Keep hugging everything in, knit those ribs in. Hug through the center of the body. We've got this for 4. For 3, exhale. For 2, and 1. And I want you to pause. If your hands are on the ground, bring them to the hamstrings. You can keep the knees bent. You can extend the legs. We're holding Navasana, and when you're ready, lengthen those arms. Keep the heart lifting. Let it shake if you need to. I'm shaking over here. Woo! Keep hugging those inner thighs towards one another. For 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in and roll it all the way down. Nice job. Laying onto the mat here. Hands come behind the head. We're going right into the next one. Start with the feet planted on the ground, hands behind the head, elbows out to the side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to have you lift up, tap your right hand to your left ankle or shin, whatever you can tap. I always like to sweep my left arm or my opposite arm out to the side. I feel like it helps me. Down, exhale, up. Down, exhale, up. So it's kind of like a mix between almost Navasana slash yogi bicycle, but toes are down. Down, exhale, really good for that deep low belly. Inhale, exhale, right? Move from the core, from the center. So I don't want you oomping your way up and down. I want you to feel more of a rolling action. Down and lift. Down, exhale, up. Down, exhale, up. Yes. Twist across the body. Exhale. You got it. Stay with it. We're almost there. Beautiful. Stay with me here for 8, 7, 6. So close. For 5, 4. You got it. 3. For 2. And 1. Roll it all the way back down. Take those knees, hover them, elbows are out to the side. Beautiful. Shins parallel to the ceiling. Lift the head and shoulders up. Take an inhale. Exhale to rise and then tap those heels down. 2, exhale up. 2, just going right into this last one here. Exhale, down. 2, exhale up. 2, you got it. Down. 2, keep those legs together. If they're coming apart, you can also take that block back in between the inner thighs. Beautiful. Down. 2, exhale up. 2, tailbone stays flat on the mat. That low belly pulls in, is working hard here. Deep transverse. Firing up. Those are those deeper ab muscles that help to support the core, the spine, and everything in between. Yeah. Down. 2, exhale up. 2, last 4. Exhale up. 2 for 3. Exhale up. 2, 2. Exhale, up, 2. Last one, down, 2. Exhale, up, 2. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Extend your legs out at an angle. You can stay right here with the hands behind the head. You can send those arms forward. Maybe you lower those legs down even more. Maybe you send those arms overhead. This is it, last 10. Stay with it for 8, 9, almost skipped 9, 8, 7. Keep pulling that belly in tight for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Oh, let it all go. All right, take the hands overhead, extend the legs out long. Nice stretch through the entire body from the toes to the fingertips. Yeah, nice full body. Stretch all the way through. Let's bring those arms alongside the hips, bend into the knees. If you have your block, I'm gonna grab my block right now, and you wanna do supported bridge, or you have a pillow or anything in between, press into the feet, lift the hips up, slide that block underneath your tailbone and sacrum. And if you don't have a block or a pillow, you can always do an active bridge by pressing the elbows down, lifting the hips up, right? Either way is gonna stretch out the front of the body there. If you are on your block, I recommend extending the legs out long one more time and the arms overhead. Just one of my favorite ways to open up the entire front of the body here. Let's take a couple nice deep breaths. And on your next breath, if the arms are overhead, bring the arms back alongside the hips. Let's rebend the knees. Press the feet into the mat, lift the hips up, slide that block out from underneath the tailbone, and slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Yeah. Give your knees a hug in, squeeze around the shins. Inhale, lift the forehead up to the knees. Exhale, let it all go. And I'm just gonna hold you here for a couple of seconds. I always feel like it's such a nice way to end practice. Just pause in stillness. Whatever you do, any workout that you do, take a couple moments to let it all soak in. And on your next breath, let's rock over to the right side. Through fetal, press your way up to cross-legged seated position on your mat. Taking the palms together at heart center. I thank you so very much for practicing with me today, for sharing your energy with me, your time with me, and allowing me to share mine with you. Namaste.